This is the kind of conference matchup where you could say throw out the records, except both teams are having outstanding seasons, coming in ranked in the top 25. Looking forward to this one. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, against the 18th ranked team, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Utes will kick it away to get this game going. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will have the football first here. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They're going to run it here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Trying to convert with a sneak. Has the first down and more. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down in a new set of downs.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Douglas. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the Red Raiders will have to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the Utes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out of...
Aggressive call on the opening play. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. You finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The Utes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Defense is coming after him. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Utes.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A change of direction. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Dropping back, it's Morton. Grabbed by the receiver. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a 1st down.
The Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Joyner. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a 1st down.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. He knocks it through with confidence.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Utes offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Makes the catch. It's Davis. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They keep him guessing with a run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
It's third down for the offense. To throw, it's Dampier. He escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Important third down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, third down, this offense has everything in play. They try to get to the edge quickly, but this defense is not surprised. Good job of getting to the football, and now we got a fourth down situation.
And the Utes will line up to punt it away. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Scanning the field, it's Morton. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. And I think it really caught this defense off guard.
And the Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quick throw caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Red Raiders move into the red zone. And the back gets the football. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Douglas. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 10-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Dampier. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw it on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
It's second down after that completion. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bentley. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
And the Utes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To the air, it's Morton. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big 4th down coming up.
And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner is brought down. And the Utah offense takes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. First play of the drive, they look to the right. He finds some space. Excellent catch and run by the senior. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. That's caught. It's Bentley. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Utes are in the red zone now. Throwing off play action. Grab down the middle. It's Bentley.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. The Utes keep the football on the move.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
To the air. It's Dampier. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Utah.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? He shreds the tackle. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Second down after that short completion. The sure hands. It's Douglas. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Morton. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The Red Raiders churn out another 1st down. Keeping it on the ground here. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Joyner. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Utah offense takes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
Here's the handoff on a counter. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. QB keeps it himself.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
And the Utes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Utes. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They try to sneak it for the first.
It's a rare play call anymore in this era of the spread. Typically, it's shotgun, get the ball to the outside, typically looking for space. Here, they said, the heck with that. Let's make it the surest way.
And the Red Raiders lining up here on 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Pressure is coming. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. With the catch, it's Douglas. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Red Raiders pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the long drive continues. the offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Red Raiders are in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Morton. Looking for 6. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. First down and more. He's still running. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And now they run the draw play. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Trying to find some room. It's Parker. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Utes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The pass rush closing in. The ball is loose. The defense has got it.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to pass. It's Morton. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Red Raiders looking to cash in this red zone trip. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Red Raiders will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Utes offense takes the field. Scanning the field. It's Dampier. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make it.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Grab behind the line, it's Douglas. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Believe it or not, Chris, there's an art to the quarterback sneak. And when you've got a savvy quarterback who knows how to fall forward and squeeze between his offensive linemen for the first down, short conversion situations become almost like clockwork.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Texas Tech. And that will give them the lead now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Direct snap to the back. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Back to throw. It's Dampier. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The Utes will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. But the play loses yardage. A very tough 2nd down coming up now.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw yet again. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The Utes bring their punt team onto the field. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Caught in the backfield. It's Douglas.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Morton. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
The Red Raiders will send the punt team onto the field. And here's the return. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Utah offense takes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They'll try a pass here. He pulls in the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. A completion makes it 2nd and short. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, when you have a guy that can get to the outside that quickly, use that touch pass to be able to get him on the perimeter, let him use that speed to pick up a 1st down like this.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Try to convert with a sneak. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Grab behind the line. It's Carter. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. With the catch, it's Douglas. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Peavy keeps it himself. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that could happen is you get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
And the Red Raiders will line up to boot it away. That's his 4th punt already today. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. A deep shot to the left side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Utah.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
To throw, it's Morton. It's the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Utes offense takes the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a 1-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. On the run here. Lets it go. Complete with a running back on this 4th down play. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. And the Utes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he's got it at the 15. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Was complete on the screen. He's taken down at the 40. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking downfield, it's Morton. And that pass falls incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Red Raiders come to the line with 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And he knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Utes. And they jump on top here in the second half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back, it's Morton. The receiver grabs it, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. Gonna run it. It's Joyner. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Catch made on the left side. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. The shotgun running play call. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Third down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back, it's Morton. Quick throw to his receiver. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Douglas. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands, and how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Red Raiders looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Utah offense takes the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's a shotgun run call. Tackle made after just a short gain. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Utes have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And they hand it off to the back. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Utes pick up enough to get a first down there. QB keeper all the way. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
2nd down.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. A play action looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Gonna run it. It's Parker. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And they've regained the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. To throw, it's Morton. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
3rd down coming.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
One of the great things about this offensive scheme is how they spread the defense out, put a lot of pressure on them because they create a lot of space in the middle. They've been able to get the ball to this slot receiver time and time again.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Joyner. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Ball handed off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle with the line of scrimmage.
And the Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Scanning the field. It's Morton. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch is made down the middle. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Takes the handoff. It's Parker. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
To throw, it's Dampier. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He'll be stopped short of the 1st down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
The Utes will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. This one will be fair caught. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Douglas. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
I really like the throw here, Chris. but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Leaning on the run game here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To the air, it's Morton. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Runs through the defender. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Douglas. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. The offense with 3 tight ends now in 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. And here's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Here we go. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And the Utes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the 1st down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the 1st down.
And the Utes with 1st and 10 here. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
At this point in the game, obvious situations you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Got the 1st down and still motoring. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
To the air, it's Dampier. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. On the run, it's Parker. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Time running down. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Their last chance here. Caught over the middle. It's Bentley. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Chris, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. This guy's close to 500 yards passing in this game alone.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Utah! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.